Well, looks like I will add another video to the tutorial for today because I just want another excuse to not begin actual work on that new space map I'm starting. But before we get into some more interesting tricks, I want to go over something I forgot to mention in the video. And that simple thing is try to do whatever it is you're doing at full speed because, well, otherwise you get this. Not very effective, isn't it? Nope. Alright, let's get on to some actual interesting stuff. Which, let's start with, damn it, the wall riding. As the name implies, with this trick you ride along walls. Pretty cool. To do this most efficiently, try to ride along the wall in a parallel-like way. It doesn't have to be perfectly parallel, but if you do something like this, yeah, it's definitely not going to run right. Now some gears are better at it wall riding than others. Like, case in point, the RB. It's my favorite, but honestly, wall riding with it can be a little bit of a hit or miss. I could be riding that wall pretty parallel, but just want to spaz out. But other times, it seems to ride the wall pretty nice, with some minor jittering. But alright, let's get up here for our next trick. And that would be bounce jumping. Which, as the name implies, bounce off the floor and jump. Now, when you fall from a high height and you hit the floor, just press spacebar as soon as you hit the floor, so that way you can get the most out of the jump. Here, let's demonstrate. Without spacebar. And with spacebar. Yeah, pretty well. Though, do keep in mind that you can't really do that indefinitely unless it's with some gear that I just happen to modify. So do try to space out and calculate everything. Know where you're going first. And with that out of the way, on to our next trick, which is what we're doing now, called ramp boosting. And it kind of follows a similar pattern to bounce jumping and basic big jumping, in that if we see a wedge part or just a angle part, just press spacebar as soon as you hit it and you will gain massive height. Now, I'm not sure if you can gain more and more height indefinitely, but if you just do this trick multiple times on the same thing, you definitely gain more height. And of course, some gears are better at it than others. Now, let's go over a very subtle trick, which is inch it. Inch it is when we take the normal jump of our transportation gear and just use it midair. Now, this could have two reasons to do that. Either one, to help assist while we're ascending, so we can gain a little bit more height in our jump, but really got to be going high above. I mean, you got to be going upwards super fast if you really want to do that. Or you're falling down and you just don't think that you're going to reach the location normally, so using the space, well, I mean using the items jump while midair could actually slow you down, slow your ascent down a little bit, but also bring you forward to that destination a bit more. Now, basically the new version type gears, like this cardboard motorcycle, they tend to have a better inchit than others because, well, look at it. It just kind of stops falling for a second midair and just lets you move forward, which can be very handy. Alright. Now, for our next trick, the dash jump. Basically, don't have anything equipped. Jump, equip, something like the DGR, and just move forward. All in one motion. Fortunately, even with something as fast accelerating like the RB, Edit Gray RB, can't really do it here because, you know, RB takes it some time to pull out. So really, this is only a trick for the DGR and reskins of it, or just gears like it in general. But with that out of the way, let's go over to one that's similar but has a bit more to it. That also brings forth another trick, which I will get into later. And that'll be called the double jump. To do a double jump, it basically follows the dashing jumps. Don't have anything equipped. Use your avatar's jump and then equip the DGR. But instead of just that being it, use your gear's jump too in order to jump, hence double jump. Here, let's do an example here. Whereas if I just, yeah, it definitely helps. Now, one cool thing about it that most gears can benefit from, well, I mean gears that are similar to the DGR, like the DBR, is that when you do a double jump, you actually gain a bigger normal jump. I think that's what it's called. Let me double check on that. Bigger normal jump, yeah. Which can be quite handy. However, when I was doing some testing on it, it doesn't seem to really give you much more of an edge when you're doing a basic big jump and stuff like that, so it's really only good if you're on the ground. And yeah, you can do it on this guy too, which definitely helps. Hold on, let me switch this guy to 2. Yeah, sorry. Awkward key positioning. But, alright, with that said, Let's see. Any more tricks that I should teach you that are not too overly complicated? Oh, I forgot to do the in and out. Alright, this will be the last trick for this video. The in and out. In and out is basically when you equip and unequip your gear of choice. Well, I say gear of choice even though this only really works with the DGR, yeah, quite a good amount of these tricks only work with the DGR, and maybe some of the other ones, like these two that are slower, but yeah. Basically, just pull it out, put it back in, and you basically just go through ceilings. It's much easier if you have like two of the same types because then you go really fast through ceilings. And a little fun fact to add on to that. Apparently from a third person perspective, you just seem like you're in place when you're doing it until you stop doing it, and then you just seem like you just vanish in the thin air, which can be quite funny. Let's see. Oh yeah. The RB kind of has an in and out, but since it's more unique, I guess, even though it fulfills the same purpose, I'll just talk about it in further detail in another video. But anyways, that should about cover some more interesting tricks. I'll get into more complicated tricks in the next video, but I should really begin sketching out ideas for that space map, so yeah. Not sure if I'll be doing another tutorial video for a while because today was just really lucky because everyone's out and not gonna be bothering me, so yeah. If you have any, like, if you just want to know some more tricks, and I highly recommend just reading my pinned tweet for the actual instructions, because just so you can like know what they are faster. But with that aside, have a good day. Take care.